All right, guys, March workouts. Robin's gonna demonstrate this time. Just kidding. All right, let's get started. Workout A, starting with the warm-up. Some of this stuff is repetitive, so I'm not gonna demonstrate everything, but I'll demonstrate the new stuff. Excuse me. So the first thing is a kneeling book opener stretch. So you're gonna come against a wall. You're gonna kneel with your close leg down on the floor, your shoulder touching the wall, and your knee going straight forward. If it's helpful, you can put something between your knee and the wall to make sure it doesn't move. You're gonna put your arms straight out in front of you, your hands start touching together, and then without moving your lower body at all, you're gonna open as far as you can and return to the start. You're twisting from your core and your upper back. Excuse me. No. Okay. Next thing is shoulder external and internal rotation. So you're going to take your arm out to the side, rotate as far forward as you can, that's internal rotation, and then rotate as far backward as you can, that is external rotation. You can also do this with your arm bent and rotate down at 90 degrees, keeping your elbow at 90 degrees, and rotate up. Same principle, rotating through your shoulder, trying to push that range of motion gently. World's greatest stretch, you know, squat and reach, the one where you bend down, touch the ground, squat, reach up, and stand. That's the warm-up for workout A. Then we go into the ladder drills plus sprints. The exercises are the exact same as February, so if you don't know what they are, you can check that video. The first strength superset, the first exercise is a hollow hold for 20 seconds. So you're gonna come down on the mat. Your feet are gonna be about 6 inches off the mat, and your lower back is pressing down into the mat, and then your shoulder blades are off the mat. Hello. And you're gonna hold, oh no. You're gonna hold for 20 seconds. Okay, guys. Hold for 20 seconds, making sure that your lower back is staying pressed into the mat. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. The second part of this first strength superset is squats to squat jumps. So you're gonna do weighted squats, then drop the weight and go straight into generating power for jumps. So you can hold the weight either at your chest like this or down like this. Feet just a little bit more than hip width apart, toes pointing straight forward. You're gonna do 3 really slow, deep squats. Full range of motion on your squat, keeping your chest up, pushing through your feet evenly. So not back on your heels, not on your toes, just nice, even, grounded stance. After the third squat, you're gonna come down, set the weights down, and go straight into 3 squat jumps, sorry. Okay. The second strength superset, the first thing is KB or kettlebell swings. You can totally use a dumbbell for this, that's just fine. You're gonna hold the weight with both of your hands. You're going to hinge at your hips with your knees just slightly bent, your toes pointing forward, your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Hinge and use your glutes to drive the weight up and repeat. So this power is really coming from your hips and your glutes to drive this motion. Notice my upper body is nice and calm and the weight is swinging based on my drive through my hips. The second part of this is chin up negatives. So this is where you jump up to the pull-up bar and then you slowly, as slow as possible, lower yourself back down. You should feel these muscles engaging as you do that. The last strength superset for workout A, the first thing is a single arm dumbbell press. So for this one, you're gonna lay on the mat with the weight in one hand. Your elbow is gonna go out at a 45-degree angle. They can't see if you sit here. Okay. Your elbow is gonna go out at a 45-degree angle. Tap the floor and come back up. Make sure that both of your shoulders are staying in contact with the mat. the entire time. Okay, sorry. Okay, and then the last exercise is glute bridges with a band. So you can take a band like this, or if you just have a long band, you can tie it in a knot. You're gonna put it around your legs, just above your knees. So on your thighs, just above your knees. Do not put it right on your knees. You're gonna do a glute bridge, keeping your knees at hip width apart the entire time. Squeeze through your glutes, press your hips up, so that only your upper shoulders are in contact with the mat, and then slowly lower back down, keeping your core engaged. Okay, pardon me. Okay, that's it for workout A. We're gonna move on to workout B. Again, a lot of these things are repeats, so I'm just gonna go over what's new. For the warm-up, we've got a couple of new things. So the first one is a side lying windmill. So you're gonna have your hips bent to 90 degrees and your knees bent to 90 degrees. Lay on the floor with your arms out in front of you. Watch out. And then you're gonna bring your arm up and over your head to open up your spine, keeping these knees in touch with each other and on the floor. And then bring it back around to close. Open and close. Okay. Next thing is thread the needle. We do that in our warm-ups, and the next thing after that is adductor rockers. We also do that in our warm-ups, but nice wide stance, rock to the side, getting a stretch through your inner thigh, nice and slow, and rock to the other side. The last one for the warm-up is 90-90 hips. So for this, you're gonna come down and have your front knee going straight out in front of you, bent at a 90-degree angle, 90 degrees between that and your back knee, and then your back knee also bent at a 90-degree angle. And then you're going to come up to a lunge and back down to the stretch. And you're going to come in and out of this 5 times on each side. Okay? For agility for workout B, firstly, it's high skips. So the goal of this is to propel yourself upward as much as possible. So it's a plant and drive. And you're going to do as many as you can, planting and driving up, alternating feet, going 50 feet forward. The other exercise is single leg bounds. So the point of this one is to propel yourself forwards as far as possible, and you're hopping just on the same leg over and over and propelling yourself as far forward as you can with each hop. For the first strength superset, we have side plank rows with a band. Okay, I had to go get another band, but for this first exercise, you're gonna want the band pretty close to the ground so you can loop it through a cabinet or whatever works for you. But this exercise is side plank rows. So what you're gonna do is come into a side plank on your elbow. Make sure that there's a straight line from your shoulders all the way down to your ankles, and you're pressing your hips up. And then you're gonna start with your hands straight out, and you're gonna row the band into your rib cage and back out. Try to maintain tension on the band the entire time. And this motion is coming from the muscles that are behind your shoulder blade back here. So that's where you are rowing from, keeping your shoulders nice and square. Okay, the other exercise for the first strength superset is a 2-to-1 box jump. You're gonna do 5 on each leg. You want this to be lower than your standard box jump. So you're gonna start on 2 feet, jump up, land on 1 foot. Step back down, jump up, land on 1 foot. You're gonna do 5 of those on each foot. Slow and controlled landing, really stable. Make sure that you land soft and really strong before you step back down. Don't rush it. The second strength superset, the first thing is walking lunges. You're gonna have dumbbells in each hand for this. Step out so that you're gonna lunge and have everything at 90 degrees, back knee at 90, front knee at 90. Step up and through and lunge on the other foot. Continue doing that for 20 to 24 total lunges, or 10 to 12 on each leg. The other exercise is single arm half kneeling band pull downs. So for this one, you will want a band up high. You're gonna kneel on the ground, and the knee that's down is also the arm that you're gonna pull from. So keeping your chest up, you can hinge slightly forward, and then you're gonna pull straight down. Using these muscles again, your lats underneath your arm to contract and pull that band down. Slow and controlled. Okay. Our last strength superset, set 3, half kneeling single arm press. So again, we're gonna kneel, same arm as whatever knee is down. For this one, you're gonna start with the weight at shoulder height. Do not come below your shoulder. Your elbow is gonna be out at 45 degrees, and then you're gonna press straight up above your head and return to the starting position. Again, slow and controlled, minimal movement in your body except for your arm. Okay. And the last thing is band monster walks. You're gonna go 50 feet forward and 50 feet back. That's gonna be about 50 steps or 25 per side. So again, you're gonna have the band around your thighs, just above your knees. You're gonna keep your feet at hip width apart or wider the entire time. And the monster walk is stepping out to the side. Coming into hip width, stepping out to the side. In and out, slow and controlled. Again, it's gonna be about 25 per leg going forward. And then you're gonna do the same thing in reverse. So starting at hip width, knees slightly bent, nice athletic stance. You're gonna step back and out to the side, transfer your weight into hip width, step out and back. Okay. And that is it. Workouts A and B. Always let us know if you guys have any questions. And go SJ, woo!